Hello everyone, and welcome to Storytime with me, Miss Jen from the Athens branch. Today, I have a special spring storytime for you. And we're going to talk about one of my favorite things that is popping up this spring. Can anyone guess what it is? I'll give you some hints. It smells wonderful. It comes in many different colors. The bees love it. It begins with the letter F. Oh, what was that? Did someone say flower? That's it. That's one of my favorite things this spring. Flower. Let's spell flower together. Ready? So it begins with the letter F. Next letter is L-O-W-E-R. Let's do that one more time. Are we ready? F-L-O-W-E-R. And what does that spell? Flower. There's lots of flowers blooming out there right now, isn't there? Something else that I really like to do in the spring is maybe plant my garden. So I have a special story for you, and it's called My Garden. What would you put in your garden? Anything special? Let's find out what she puts in her garden. Are you ready? Set, let's read. My Garden by Kevin Hinkis. My mother has a garden. I'm her helper. I water, I weed, and I chase away the rabbits so they don't eat all the lettuce. It's hard work, and my mother's garden is very nice. But if I had a garden, there would be no weeds, and the flowers would keep blooming and never die. In my garden, the flowers could change color just by thinking about them. To pink, blue, green, purple, even patterns. And if you picked a flower, another would grow right back in its place. In my garden, the rabbits wouldn't eat lettuce because the rabbits would be chocolate and I would eat them. If I planted seashells, I'd grow seashells. If I planted jelly beans, I'd grow a great big jelly bean bush. Sometimes in my garden, good, unusual things would just pop up. Buttons and umbrellas and rusty old nails. In my garden, there would be birds and butterflies by the hundreds so that the air was humming with wings. The tomatoes would be as big as beach balls, and the carrots would be invisible. Well, because I don't like carrots. At night, the morning glories would stay open, shining like stars, and the strawberries would glow like lanterns. It's night now, only the fireflies and porch light are glowing. Before bed, I take one seashell from the shelf in my room and I go to the garden. I poke the seashell into the ground. Who knows what might happen? I cover it up with dirt and pat down the dirt with my foot. What are you doing? Asked my mother. Oh, nothing, I say, just working in the garden. The end. All right, now for our second story, we're gonna go on a little nature walk. Are we ready? 'Cause I have quite the flower show for you. Ready, set, let's go! Bloom, bloom, bloom! Bloom, boom. Every spring across the land, seeds sprout, and stems pop out. Leaves emerge and stalks surge. Bloom, boom. Plants rise. Shapes surprise. Boom, boom. Bulbs send. Tips extend. Bloom, boom. Buds grow. Blossoms show. Petals curve. And insects swerve. Welcome, birds and butterflies. Sun rays warm. Flowers form. Boom! Garden in a shopping cart? Garden on a bus? Garden going up the stairs? What's next? Shh! It's a surprise. Are we ready? I have one more story for you. It's called Flower Garden. Ready, set, let's begin. Garden in a shopping cart? Doesn't it look great? Look at that. Garden on the checkout stand? I can hardly wait. Garden in a cardboard box, walking to the bus. Garden sitting on our laps, people smiling at us. Garden going up the stairs, stopping at each floor. This garden's getting heavier. At last, our own front door. Hurry, hurry, get the trowel, spread the paper thick. Get the bag of potting soil, get the planting mix. Put purple pansies at each end, daisies white as snow, daffodils, geraniums, and tulips in a row. Look at all those flowers. Garden in a window box high above the street. Where butterflies can stop and rest and ladybugs can meet. Candles on a birthday cake, chocolate ice cream too. Yum. Who's that gonna be for? Happy birthday, Mom. A garden box for you. Oh, look at that. And that's all I have for you today. So thanks so much for joining me and going on my nature walk with me. So make sure to have a lovely spring and stop and smell those flowers. Bye-bye.